Hello, we're going to look at another example of the meaning of coefficients for graphing sine and cosine, especially on the effects of B and C, which affect the horizontal changes. So that's here, B and C. Alright, so let's take a look at this example. Y equals cosine of 2 pi x minus pi. All right? We're just going to do one wave. So I'm going to go through method 1, and if you can look at other videos to look at method 2 at this point. So 2 pi x minus pi, set it equal to 0, and 2 pi x minus pi, set it equal to 2 pi. Solve for x. So here 2 pi x equals pi, and now I'm going to multiply by 1 over 2 pi, and multiply by 1 over 2 pi. So x is going to be pi over 2 pi, basically 1/2. Whereas over here, 2 pi x equals 2 pi plus pi. So 2 pi x equals 3 pi. And then here, multiply by 1 over 2 pi. So the 2 pi's cancel out. You're left with x equals 3 pi over 2 pi, which is 3/2. All right. So I begin at 1/2. I end at 3/2. The period is end minus beginning. So 3/2 minus 1/2. 2/2 or 1. So the period is 1, and that's understood to be 1 radian, right? So let's go ahead then and draw this out so you can see. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and find the quarter points. So 1/4 of 1 is 1/4. So to find my quarter points, I would start at 1/2 and add 1/4 of the period, or 1/4. But that's 2/4 plus 1/4, so that's 3/4. And then, starting at 3/4, add another 1/4. So that's 4/4, which is really 1. But I'm going to work in 4/4 because we're still adding a 1/4. So I get 5/4, and now 5/4 plus 1/4 is 6/4. And reduced, that's 3/2. That is the end of our wave. So we know we've done this correctly. Now let's go ahead and draw this out. And let's see, we're going to start at 1/2. So let's say this is 1/2. So here's another. So let's see, another 1/2, another 1/2, another 1/2. So we should be about here. So, okay. So we know that we're going to have then 1/2, and then it goes to 3/4, it goes to 1, and 5/4, and then to 3/2. And we'll see our wave. So amplitude is 1, absolute value of 1 is 1, and then k is 0, so we just start here. Start up, go to the axis. Oops, sorry, no, not this one. Sorry, this is just 1. I start here. I begin at 1/2. My apologies. Right here, 1/2 up 1. Right. Then I come down to the axis. Then I go to the min. Then I go back to the axis and the max. So let me do that in a different color just in case. All right. So I start at 1/2, but I go up at start at the max because that's what cosine does. So I do this, 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 and this. I'm not sure that did any better. Okay. And I know the distance here, right, is, see, where's my period? 1. Right? When I take 3/2 minus 1/2, I get 1. That's 1 radian, which, remember, on a unit circle, it means I rotated about to here, right? It's 57.3 degrees, which is almost 60 degrees. That's 1 radian, this rotation. And in that distance or rotation, I see 1 cosine wave here. All right. Thanks for listening.